Not slightly wrong, not a few small details here and there. The fundamental approach that 95% of candidates take when preparing for a job interview, the approach that feels logical, that feels thorough, that genuinely feels like preparation, is the wrong approach entirely, and I can prove it. Because I have sat on the other side of the table. I have been the person holding the evaluation scorecard. I have been the one making the decision. And I have watched candidate after qualified candidate, prepared using the exact same advice you have been given, fail in the same ways, for the same reasons, without ever understanding why. The wrong approach looks like this: memorizing answers to a list of common questions, researching the company in a way that feels thorough but only skims the surface, practicing your answers until they feel natural, except they never feel natural to the person listening to them. Because what you are practicing is a performance, and interviewers are specifically trained to detect performed answers. The wrong approach is entirely focused on what you are going to say. It treats the interview as a script to be delivered, and that is the fundamental mistake. Trained interviewers, especially those certified in professional assessment methodologies, respond to one thing and one thing only: evidence. Specific, real, personal evidence of what you have done and what changed because of it. Generic answers, however confidently delivered, score near zero on a professional evaluation form. Every time. Here is what most candidates never see. Behavioral event interviewing, the gold standard professional assessment methodology used by leading organizations globally, gives trained interviewers a structured evaluation framework for every single answer. 4 criteria. Situation specificity. Was the answer about a specific real event or a general description of what you typically do? Personal accountability. Did you say I or did name hide behind we? Measurable outcome. What specifically changed because of your action? And can you quantify it? Self-awareness. Can you reflect accurately and honestly on your own performance? The right approach is not about memorizing more answers. It is about building specific, real evidence before you walk into the room and structuring that evidence in exactly the way a trained interviewer needs to evaluate it. You build 10-star stories, situation, task, action, result, before every interview. Not descriptions of what you generally do. Specific events, real situations, your personal action, the measurable result. Those 10 stories, built deliberately, cover approximately 80% of every behavioral question you will ever face. You learn why each question is asked, the hidden agenda underneath the surface question. And you practice the pause, 2 full seconds before every difficult answer. It sounds small. In the room, it looks exactly like the kind of calm, considered judgment a senior professional demonstrates. The formula. For the first question, the one that decides the tone of the entire interview. Present. What you do right now and one specific recent achievement with a number. Past. The relevant thread that connects your background to this moment. Not every job, just the arc that explains why you are qualified. Future. Why you are here, in this room, for this specific opportunity. End on the company, not on yourself. Week. I started my career in 2012 at a small agency, then moved to a larger firm in 2016 where I took on more responsibility, and then joined my current company where I have been managing several projects across. 3 minutes in. No number. Interviewer does not know what you are good at. Week. I started my career in 2012 at a small agency, then moved to a larger firm in 2016, where I took on more responsibility, and then joined my current company where I have been managing several projects across. 3 minutes in. No number. Interviewer does not know what you are good at. Strong. I am currently a senior brand manager where I recently led a campaign that grew our email subscriber base by 34% in 90 days. Before that, I spent 4 years agency side building a strong commercial perspective. I am here because this role is the first I have seen that combines that strategic depth with the scale I am genuinely ready to work at. 45 seconds. One number. Ends on them, not you. The weakness question. Wrong. I am a perfectionist. Heard 10,000 times. Scores 0 on honesty. Right. A real limitation with a genuine story of growth. Scores high on self-awareness. The interviewer can feel the difference. Salary. Wrong. Accept the first offer immediately. Leave thousands on the table. Right. Anchor the conversation before naming a number. One sentence changes the entire negotiation. End of interview questions. Wrong. No, I don't have any. Close the notebook. Right. 3 researched, specific, intelligent questions. Video eye contact. Wrong. Look at the face on screen. Appear to never make eye contact. Right. Look at the camera dot. The interviewer sees genuine eye contact. Every second. Body language. Wrong. Rushed, slightly closed, sits back. Right. Measured, open, sits forward. The impression forms before the first question is asked. The Complete Job Interview Answer Guide. Written by a former senior corporate leader who managed over 500 staff and personally conducted hundreds of interviews as a certified behavioral event interviewing practitioner. He has been the one holding the evaluation scorecard. He knows exactly what scores well and what does not. Now you do too. 300 questions, 15 chapters, 13 exclusive bonuses, the star story, builder, 7 word-for-word salary negotiation scripts, the virtual and AI interview survival guide, 37 mindset shifts for unstoppable confidence, and the 300 question master cheat sheet you can review the night before any interview in under 20 minutes. Most people are wrong about how to prepare. This guide shows you exactly what right looks like, from the professional who spent decades on the other side deciding who gets hired.